Hello and welcome everybody back to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare of Anno 1800. In the last episode we managed to finally build our first investor district. And I got a little bit distracted by, well, this building here. It seems a little bit out of place. And some research has shown that you can, with Shift V, actually change the style of the building. Oh well, you can also rotate them afterwards with dot and comma as keys. So yeah, and I really have to say, the district looks great. It really does. So what we are going to do now is we are going to expand a little bit further on it.
We take any help we can get.
A photography quest. Do you have nothing better to do for me, the mighty Kebablord?
Go. I trust you.
But okay, then let's take a photo of your harbor
How
again.
thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
And of course another renowned personage arrived. Because tourism!
You make it look easy.
We already have put her into our harbor mastery. I will miss him. Okay, so back to Cape Trelawny.
What a happy vision of yours.
Not too many changes, I hope. The idiot is back. Oh. Uncompromising journalism.
So we will simply have to copy entire districts. Well, do we want to copy them including this? No, 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 no. Not yet. Not yet.
Your city has grown uglier.
So, no time to add the connections. I just noticed that we made a very horrible mistake. Sometimes I'm stupid. And then things happen.
The festival has ended.
So,
Your
now
city has
again.
grown uglier.
Hoping that we won't have to demolish anything again.
Done.
Okay, so the next phase of this.
The city is now closer to magnificence.
Okay, that works, but we need more worker workforce. But hey, good thing that we just built a new district. And that will allow me to get more artisans.
Game saved.
And that way we can then also get more engineers, allowing us to get more investors. At least that is how far the theory goes. But yeah, I really enjoy how this turned out. I wish there would have been a better way to place the Firewatch. I mean, you could just place it here. Would actually be better, yeah.
Very well.
Yeah, that now looks a bit better. Oh, adapting the production after this will be so pain in the ass. I can already see it. Oh, well, sometimes you just have to, right? Now I wish one could go not for all islands, but for sector. Okay, so we will be running out of schnapps and beer in the foreseeable future. Are we even producing schnapps here? I don't think so, because
The
well,
people celebrate your leadership.
we are. Because that is just necessary for getting money and, well, a little bit of happiness from the people, but that is not too important. And yes, you heard it correctly. Happiness of people is not important. Because when in doubt, there's still propaganda to fix issues. Now waiting for a few more building materials.
Altitude stable.
Oh, 200 tons of coffee. Isn't that nice? By the way, how much coffee do you want now? 9.
You've got the critic.
So we are already nearly at the limit of the production that we have built up. Isn't that glorious? Isn't that glorious? So if we get around 600 influence, I can get rid of a palace. And build it here.
The festival has ended. Game saved.
Hovering.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Yeah, I really need more building materials. And I thought we could avoid that. So, that should help.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
Yes, enjoy the park at the fountain. In the shadow.
Here he is. Taxi. Like counting rooms on a street.
Now come on, give me more timber.
I'm confident it's ready to go. We
I want
have
to
taken
upgrade
calling you
people.
the master. Among changes? Really?
By the way, how far are you already? Oh well, you're definitely making progress. That's good. Maybe you are even able to finish the World's Fair in this episode, which would actually quite a nice goal for this episode.
The people celebrate your leadership. An explosion in one of your factories.
I swear, every time as soon as I want to build
An
something...
explosion in one of your factories.
And now of course we have to wait until the fire has been extinguished.
The fire has been vanquished.
I guess next time I would just play without catastrophes and only build the proper buildings for decoration. Sounds like the more sane approach to me. Boom, 262 influence. We are making so much progress. I can't wait for this city to be finished. I just got an idea. So, as we already noted beforehand, I'm going to delete our old capital at one point. I actually could just do it. And send all the trade routes, all the goods to the new capital.
Done.
You continue to be of the greatest use to us.
Verify it with the architect.
Game saved.
Ready?
Okay, what do you need? 150 tons of steam machines, 150 tons of wood veneers.
Props are spinning.
Okay, here, old world. Old world, that is easy to get.
Looks fair, but there's mold in.
Oh, you guys are missing a school. Should be better now, right? And when will our profile level up with 74,600 people? Ugh, taking so long. Well, maybe one day we will have like 100k people.
Familia is merely.
It sounds like we have a catastrophe somewhere. Maybe a fire? I don't see it.
Your ship has returned.
But maybe I'm
from its
blind
voyage.
and it's just late. And
Your
it's
ship
probably
has
that.
returned from its voyage.
Really, that school is too far away for you. Still not better.
The people celebrate your leadership.
I wish those fireworks would make a little sound or something like that.
The festival has ended. Your city has grown uglier. Game saved.
Slowly, but steadily, our city is growing. Oh, and I forgot we are still trying to collect some wares.
Airship.
Okay, so what we needed was wood veneers
Awaiting course.
and steam engines.
Altitude stable.
Am I ever going to do something again with the Arctic? Probably not.
I'm warm enough.
The people celebrate your leadership.
And here it would have been great if there was a third population tier or in general islands that have more space, but hey. Really looking forward to the Lands of Alliance DLC though.
I seesaw between have and have.
The festival has ended. Your city has grown uglier.
Yeah, we actually won't need that many banks in the future. Also interesting. 1 every 4 districts. Maybe here we can build a larger zoo or
Your
something
ship
like
has
that.
returned from its voyage.
A bridge for a botanical garden here on that island.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
And the potential to be interesting.
I am writing a postcard. Oh, I just need someone to deliver it.
I'm used to the best.
Altitude stable.
Not too many changes, I hope.
Rocks are spinning.
Do I catch you in especially good humor, Governor? Uncompromising journalism.
So now you can get again the goods that you need. Unfortunately the game is not telling me what we need here for that level, but hey.
I've uncovered a meaty opportunity. Go then, I've got stuff to do.
Begin the turn.
Oh wait, first before we go in there, we have scraps to deliver.
The festival has ended.
Room to maneuver.
Your city has grown uglier.
On our way. Begin the turn.
Game
Room to
saved.
maneuver. Bring her around.
In the meantime, we will also see how the goods that we have stored in our capital are going down.
Room to maneuver. Begin the turn. Barrier about. Room to
Oh,
maneuver.
look at that! Even more scrap.
Barrier about. Room to maneuver. On our way. Barrier about. Room to maneuver. Begin the turn.
Okay, stuff is actually not getting that much down. I am positively surprised.
Cobbled something together? Oh yeah, just how I likes it.
So with that quest reward we are saving 30 seconds of money gathering time. Isn't that a steal? Sorry, I just couldn't resist.
It's our human rights.
I prefer to think before.
Yeah, the city is really now looking much better. Much more like a city that will soon engulf this museum.
Airship.
Now we got even more influence.
How about
305.
a cup of coffee? You've been
Yeah,
playing
I
for
don't
2
need
hours.
coffee, I'm recording here. Besides, I'm quite allergic to that, so unless you want to kill me, game,
The
which I
festival
believe
has
you
ended.
sometimes want, with all that small design flaws
city
that
has
are
grown
totally aimed, of course, to only trigger me, and that is the only reason why they exist. And of course, we now ran out of coffee. Ah, darn it. It would have been so nice.
Game saved.
At least that one is soon ready. And then we can build more than a local department once we have our 600 influence. I'm really looking forward to see what we get from the Queen for completing the World's Fair.
Surely you've read Shelley's latest.
A disgrace! Just about meets standard.
Oh my god,
The
we have
festival
unhappy
has ended.
artisans. But why?
Your city has grown uglier.
I feel unfulfilled.
Was it really that simple? Apparently, yes. Certainly know that you want in long term some extra goods, like gramophones and so on. Gramophones is actually something that we can completely produce here in our world. So that might actually be something acceptable for us. How many gramophones do you want? One. Okay.
Props are spinning.
That is something we can absolutely talk about.
Heading set.
I feel it reflects the times. You look as radiant as ever. No changes? Really?
And you're soon done.
Done.
Beautiful. And quite overdue.
Ready.
We will have to get a few items to increase the production level of our oil. That should do the trick. We can now support 3 power plants.
Your ship has returned from its voyage. Game saved.
So you want electricity, you can get electricity. Yeah, this is now actually producing quite quick, I dare to say. And sorry if my volume is a little bit different from time to time. It is just because I'm moving a bit in my chair. Yeah, that is...
Crops are spinning.
You start to appreciate
Flight path plotted. Waiting course.
And you now need filaments and caoutchouc.
On course.
Hold the crane.
Credit where credit.
So, how many investors do we actually have on this little island? Population in Kebab Town. 16,000 investors. And a little wallet. A bit over 4,000. I wanted to Cape Trelawny.
Altitude stable.
I put a lot of graft.
We could now, in theory,
Your
also
ship
be able
has
to
returned
commute it
from its
here.
voyage.
Commute up here. And add those people to our pool.
If
But that would have a potential to be a little bit unnecessarily expensive. But we might actually have to think about adding a few more piers.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
airship. Heading set.
The people celebrate your leadership. Game saved.
Ready.
Aye.
So, in the meantime, we are going to prepare the trade route. So, trade route 35 gramophones. We start here, then go there, and then go there. So, in Clipford, you are going to load in and here you will get the actual gramophones, which you're going to unload in a little wallet.
Not too many changes, I hope.
Let me guess, you're giving me a negative
We
article
have
again
taken
for
to
still
calling you
stand?
the master,
Oh, you
among
didn't.
many other uncompromising journalism.
That is actually quite surprising.
Altitude stable.
So now here the construction can at least start. Looks like we might have to add another train. So now there is not much of a track that can be occupied, because you can definitely hand in out 2 trains at the same time and send them around.
New orders.
Okay, maybe I should pause the light bulb factories for a little bit.
Aye.
At least until we have enough filaments ready. And in the meantime, I can already start with that. So we have here gramophones.
The people celebrate your leadership.
1 additional smeltery should be enough. Here we get the marquetry workshop.
Game saved.
Cargo boat at the ready.
That is now actually all we
Layer
need.
of dust is forming.
New
This
orders.
better not be a con.
So what for buildings, what building materials do we need here? We need of course more wood.
Light path plotted.
And then we can build an actual gramophone factory.
Drops are spinning.
Know that any assistance may... Now, you oughtn't waste people's
Waiting
time.
course.
It's going to be a long voyage. Production has stopped.
How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
Okay. Now the world's fair should have everything it needs. Yep. Great. In the meantime, we can see how many gramophones we are producing.
This city is a magnet for genius.
That is interesting. So, François Strindberg. Well, apparently one of the ancestors of Thor Strindberg from Anno 2070. Productivity plus 50%. Needs less pearls. And occasionally produces extra pocket watches. Okay, there's a lot of shit that can be done with him. That's great. What's not great, however, is when I see the size of this production chain.
The idiot is back. Oh, no changes? Really?
That's just something that is unholy. I mean, 3 parts chain are totally great. But as we have seen already in Anno 2070, 4 parts chains are... well... actually not that cool. Well, as long as it's only that one. So we're now producing at 200% capacity.
Good waters for sharks.
And now I want to know, when are you going to get your little gramophone?
Altitude stable.
Okay, so that one should...
Spinning.
It's now on the way. And let's see if there are already gramophones that can be loaded in. Yep, 10 tons. Should be enough for 10 minutes.
Done. The festival has ended. Your city has grown uglier.
And apparently the World's Fair is now also done.
Tally ho.
The World's Fair! This may very well be the finest city in the whole of my empire.
We feel no.
Reporting in.
We feel most welcome. You make for a charming host.
Okay, so what did we get here? Or whom? Yay, new achievement! DLC, Queen's Favor. Affects residences. Just. Ooh, residents are provided with coffee. Interesting.
Room to maneuver.
That should make things a little bit easier.
It's only a half-life.
But it's not the item for the museum that I hoped I would get. So that score is not needed anymore. We could go for another town hall. And here people get now coffee. That, first of all, should make it a bit easier for us. Right, production, coffee, yeah, we still need 13. We're producing 10, so it could be worse. Yes, I hoped for the third item. For the set, but well, apparently we are not getting it. So, goal for the next episodes will be to, of course, further expand. Now we need to fix the industry to support that city. And slowly but steadily turn it into more investors until we have like 600 influence. And can, at that point, actually afford getting rid of our palace on the old capital and build it here again. And I will build the palace in a way. Yeah, it will form a frame around that area. And the World's Fair will actually be a part of a garden. That should actually be quite interesting. Okay, time to take a thumbnail. That looks good. So, and as always, I hope you liked this episode. I hope I was a bit less grumpy than last time. And yeah, if you did, then feel free
your leadership.
to leave me a thumbs up. It's always a great feedback for me. It makes me happy. It is one reason why I continue to do this. And yeah, if you have any feedback, questions or whatsoever, then just type it down in the comments. I will make sure to read it. And if there are, well, any matters which make you want to get in touch with me directly, then feel free to join our community Discord. You will find an invitation link in the video description down below. And yeah, if you want to get notified whenever I upload something new, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and that notifications are activated. And with that, I'm going away now. So, goodbye. See you next time. Bye bye.